Hello, Robin here at Toadstool Tarot. Welcome back. I recently bought a number of playing card decks on Amazon. I found they have over 400 pages worth of offerings to scroll through. And I bought, I think, 4 or 5. It took about a week to scroll through 400 pages, but it was rewarding in the end, I think. Anyway, the others haven't arrived yet. This is the first one to get here. It's playing cards, 52 different illustrations by Alphonse Mucha, or Mucha. I'm never quite sure how to pronounce his name. Oh, also, I wanted to point out, I do my little reviews on a wooden lap tray with a spread cloth. I recommend a spread cloth. I've had other ones, but they're a little bit thin and get sort of wrinkly and shift around. I recommend something substantial, and I recently crocheted this for myself. The thing about doing spreads on hard surfaces like wooden trays or tables is that you can damage the cards with your fingernails trying to grab the edges of the cards. So with something like a thicker spread cloth that's more cushiony, you'll find that it's easier to pick the cards up. So this is the back of the cards, playing card sized. It's got Mucha's signature in a reversible pattern. These were this is made by Piatnik. I'm not sure where they're from. There is a little historical info card in several languages, and if you get out your magnifying glass, you'll see that it includes the years that each illustration of the various cards were painted. They also weren't in order. I had to put them in order. I mean, they were in a strange order that I couldn't quite make any sense of. They're nice to have. They're not, I would say, the sharpest images I've ever seen of this artist's work. The colors are warm. I got this more as a kind of an art deck, just to have a set of cards of his paintings to look through. I don't think ultimately fully illustrated playing card decks like this work for divination because the images seem randomly assigned to the cards. So it's not really good for divination. You really need to resort to the rank and suit rather than the images. And I think, in a way, the images can almost be distracting from readings. But still, they're lovely images to look at. I did get a copy a few years ago of the Lo Scarabeo Tarot Mucha, or Tarot Mucha. I ultimately wasn't happy with it because it appeared to me, as is the case of many of Los Scarabaeo's artist decks, that they were inspired by the work of the artist rather than the artist's actual work. So I believe they credited many of them with other artists who redrew or reimagined the work. And, you know, if you're going to call it Tarot Mucha, I want Mucha's art. I want somebody else's tracings or version of it. So I wasn't very happy with that deck. They have done others that are more accurate. I believe the Edmund Dulac, Arthur Rackham, and John Bauer decks use their actual art. Also the Harmonious Tarot with Walter Crane. I'm particularly fond of late 1800, early 20th century sort of pre-Raphaelite images, or the golden era of illustration. One of the decks I ordered was work by Maxfield Parrish. So that will be arriving soon and coming up in a review. It would be nice if they turned some of these into tarot decks. This is the Joker, and actually, this illustration seems rather odd for Mucha. The horse seems like his work. The rider seems very different than what I'm used to seeing in his art. Anyway, I just thought you might like to see that. So more to come in the coming days, the new year. See you soon.